Hi everyone and welcome to session 5. In session 5, you'll have your discussion board right here. In your discussion board, you need to make sure to have your APA formatted, in-text citation and reference, have your initial post by Wednesday, and 2 peer responses by Saturday night. You have your session 5 homework right here, and you have your paper. In your paper, make sure to focus on your APA formatting, which means you want to make sure to have, well, let me do this. I'm going to put a template for you right here for you to utilize, and I think it might be helpful. APA template for written assignments, and I think you can utilize that for your work to really help with your assignment, to ensure that you can use that document to really do well. I'm going to go over chapter 12 through 14 quiz, and I'll let you know if there's any questions. Chapter 12 quiz. Monopolistic. Do not confuse this with monopolies. Monopolistic, there are many buyers and sellers in the market selling similar products, but they are slightly differentiated. Monopolistically competitive competition results in what type of efficiency? The most efficient market structure is perfect competition, and then every other market structure will have some type of inefficiency. Firms and monopolistically competitive firms. This is looking at a question based off of oligopolies. Difference between a monopoly and monopolistic competition. Monopoly has control over price. Monopolistic will maybe struggle with their control over price. Extent of market power of monopolistically competitive firms. They have some degree of ability to influence market price. Brand loyalty. Brand loyalty is very important for monopolistically competitive firms. Monopolistically competitive firm. Question 7. Question 8. When firms enter, what happens? Question 9. Long run, they will break even, or economic profits will be zero. Monopolistically competitive firm in the long run, their price will equal their average total cost of what they produce. Let's go to chapter 13 quiz. Quiz, a natural monopoly. Natural monopoly arises from economies of scale. Question 2, natural monopolies require government regulation. Why though? Question 3, if a government regulates a natural monopoly and they want to have some price efficiency, what will the monopolist need to do? Question 4, which of the following is not a regulatory option for a natural monopoly? When we look at regulation, you're looking at this is where monopolies are being regulated by the government. Question 5, which of the following results from a profit regulation of a natural monopoly? Question 6 looks at deregulation of the telephone industry. And after there was deregulation, more firms entered the market. What happened to price and other challenges in the market? Question 7, basic issue in regulatory pricing. When the government regulates pricing, what happens to the prices that are established in the market? Question 8, experiments with deregulation. What does that imply? Question 9, market outcomes are improved after government regulation occurs. What were some of the efficiencies that result from this? Now let's go to the last quiz for the week, chapter 14 quiz. In making production decisions, polluting firms do what? And when you look at polluting firms, look at marginal social benefit and marginal social costs. The cost of the least cost in production technique. Question 3, when social costs of productions are more than the private costs of productions. Question 4, external costs are present in market. When there's external cost, that's a negative externality that's present in a market. Question 5 looks at an external cost from the production of some good like chemicals. What happens? When there's external costs, you'll notice that more will be produced in the market. Question 6, electricity company does not have to pay for its contribution to acid rain. So if they don't have to pay for what they did, this will bring a social issue into the market. Question 7 looks at emission charges. And when you look at emission charges, how does that influence production and consumption? Question 8 looks at gas taxes. If gas taxes are increased, how does that curb air pollution, and what does that tax serve as? Question 9, tradable pollution permits. That is looking at where one firm trades their pollution to another firm, and it helps regulate a market. So those are the concepts that we're going to be focusing on this week. If you have any questions, please let me know, but I look forward to your effort.